if you can, within any school context, get all the teachers on board with a school-wide approach to culture and behavior, to academics, I think that that's the first step.
It's the culture that's here that makes for an environment in which we can push the students so much academically, which then pushes their scores up.
The reason that I can work so many hours and can put so much into it is because of that environment, of a group of people who have the same goal, a group of people who are thoughtful, a group of people who, see each child as an individual, and that are just committed to making an impact on that child's life.
It's amazing, what you can expect of kids if every adult believes the same thing, but if they were to see any cracks in, us not working together, this would not be the case.
The secret to our culture, we sweat the small stuff. We just don't let anything slide, and yet we do it with a lot of love and a lot of heart.
What I'm looking for are people who are incredibly committed to what they're doing, really aligned with the culture and the professional values that we have here. Because if we're going to be about achievement, or we're going to be about the reach values, the people who are in front of the kids need to really live those and embody those values.
I saw teaching as a means of social justice, and I also saw teaching as a means of creative expression by what happens in the classroom and by the culture that you build. It seemed to just bring everything that I loved and was passionate about together.
It's not just about the teaching. We want to be around people who are true professionals, so we want to make sure it's the right people that are going to be on the team. That's one of the things. We also have every incoming teacher teach a sample lesson. We want to make sure that their teaching is good, and not just their lesson, actually. There are people who are teaching here now who bombed their lessons when they came in, but they were very reflective about it. So we want people who are smart and are going to be thoughtful, make sure that they're always going to be learning and improving.
Anybody that has that intense of a passion for children is somebody I want by my side, because I really am intense when it comes to how much hope and how much passion I have for the education of the students here.
I think the parents are such a crucial part of the equation, and I think communication is the key. I think cooperation is the key. I think positive interactions.
Our report card nights, parents, we don't send report cards home. All parents have to come in and meet with the teachers and talk to the teachers about what's going on in the classrooms.
There are cases where parents, they have a lot going on in their lives, and it's a real struggle for them to do that. So we're continuously in contact with our parents to try and make sure that they understand how their child's doing. We make calls to give positive feedback to parents. We make calls to try and light a fire and make sure that the homework is getting checked every night, that a child can stay after school and get a little extra help if they need to. So I would say that's where we start.
When the parents come on, they don't realize, sometimes they don't realize how involved they're going to be, and I think that they really appreciate that, because they might not have felt that involved, or that their opinion mattered so much in another school.
We can't do it alone by any means. I mean, this is a huge task to try and get our students, who many of whom are well below grade level when they come in, to grade level and above. So if we thought that we could do it on our own, it just wouldn't happen. We really count on our parents to support the school and support their children and their education.